No, there is no funny intro. We're jumping right into it. Squadron 42 reveal in the holiday stream yesterday. Let's do it. All right, working progress footage. Squadron 42. Breathe it in. Breathe in the glory that is the Odin system, apparently. And I'm betting a ship will fly by now. I saw this live, by the way, so it's not shocking what's going to happen. But here it is, the opening scene, very Star Wars-esque as it should be. It is the UES Stanton, a frigate on patrol. The Idris is always so impressive every time you see it. I can't wait to get these into the game and ram them into each other to see what the physics is like. So good. This was so exciting. We all had butterflies in our stomach at this point, just seeing the opening scene. And obviously, Lashubin interstellar mining, which you've heard about in the past. This thing is massive. What is it, 8 kilometers long? Looks great. Looks great. And this isn't a skybox. This is all there. This exists in the game. It's not a CGI scene. It's all there. So exciting. So, opening thoughts. Amazing. Yes, everything that we wanted and more. Thank you, CIG. Thank you. Now, let's be fair. I'm going to be critical here. There were frame stutters. There were some issues which look iffy. I'm going to jump into the forums a bit later and read about some criticisms. But overall, yes. Yes, yes, yes. For God's sakes, get this game out already. We have to play it now more than ever. I asked some of the members I had in chat earlier their biggest criticisms. And Gearin was one of the people who complained no release date. You know what? I gotta agree. It sucks we don't have a release date, but we've seen what's happened with release dates in the past. All right, AI going around doing a thing, making the place feel alive. The Idris itself looks beautiful. Look at the floor, the textures, the reflections of the light. This guy using the microwave, he may or may not be there. They said every time they do a walkthrough, it's a bit different. Please, if you have not seen this before, watch the director's cut first. Chris Roberts does some commentary over it. Then watch the cinematic one without the commentary afterwards. It will alleviate so much of the questions and critique you may have. Watch the commentary from Chris Roberts first. They should have actually done that. They did a couple of things very right. They did right that they had a pre-recorded video. Every single time they do something live, we are biting our nails here like, oh God, please don't crash. Because we all have friends coming to watch to see what this craziness is about. And the game crashing has always been humorous, but God, does it suck. So pre-recorded, I'm glad they're doing it, but also they're at the point where they don't care about people saying, oh, this is a tech demo. No, this is actually in-game. It's beautiful. Look at the textures on this guy's face. I think the lip move, I don't know if it was the audio on Twitch, but the speech and the actual movement seemed to be about a millisecond off. It could have been the streaming of Twitch that did that. I haven't watched this closely enough to see if it syncs up perfectly here. But small issues here and there, nothing critical. The frame stutters being one issue that multiple members complain about, but like they say, if this ran perfectly smooth, I'd be more suspicious. The fact that the status here and there just show there's a bit more work to be done. Now on the bit more work, 10% more to go until we're done. Here's the thing. In gaming, there's something called the 90-90 rule, or in software development, the 90-90 rule. That is, it will take 90% of the time, 90% of your workload or your work time to get 90% of the project done. The next 10% will take 90% of the time, again, the polish. That means 180% of the time, yeah, it's over. But that's what it is, the 90-90 rule, and I strongly believe that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing 90% here, but the last 10% is really going to suck because it's going to take a while. A little frame stuttering there again, but beautiful, just beautiful. Look at the AI walking around doing their thing. Now, here's the moment, this moment here. Every single Idris owner and every single org leader saw this and went, because this is when it becomes real. This moment here, when you're looking outside, it's not a skybox. Every single point, every asteroid, everything you see here, the coil, this area we're calling the coil, I believe Odin 1 was a planet which exploded when the star went nova in the system. You guys into the lore more might correct me on that. But looking out from this window and seeing what is going to happen, what's going to be like, was breathtaking. It really hits you here that this is going to come. It's going to be good. It's so worth the wait. You know, we have waited a long time, but seeing this has made it worth the while. So yeah, overall, I'm thrilled. I'm very excited. Yeah, there was some frame stuttering. Yeah, some things weren't perfect, but it is there. I can almost reach the screen and touch it. Give it to me soon. Soon, it's coming. So I actually want to read some criticism now. And I asked people in my chat for the most negative things. Starting at the top of the list, Munkin, he said the frame rate yeah, that sucks. And Munkin also complains that taking off from the Idris took too long. Yes, but you don't have to. It's not going to be a 5-hour process to take off. You can simply power up and fly out of there. I had Cosmic Trader in chat. He says it looked complicated. The demo showed a mission from 1/3 of the way through. All right, Cosmic was saying something which multiple members also mentioned. Unique was another member in chat. He mentioned that he didn't know where to start off with. This is, according to Chris Roberts, 1/3 of the way into the game already. That's how you know where to go. So this is not new. I guess they could have mentioned that in the beginning. But again, in the director's cut, they did mention that. The only other commentary I got, which was really different, was... That's it, actually. Another member named Lucid Madness, he said, not enough action, long periods of visuals. Yes, that is done purposely. They're purposely walking slowly here as opposed to running. They want you to look around. They want you to see how things are looking. Same with the space flight. They want you to go to the first checkpoint A. You can simply quantum jump there immediately, not fly around 5 minutes first. So they did this purposely. They want to show you around. Now, let's take a look at what people are saying on RSI. I am guilty of not going to RSI enough, but I actually want to read some commentary, so let's take a look. Starting off with Chikatilo, and Chikatilo belongs to a lovely org named Enemy Contact. He says, Old Nerd says, this is CPR for the industry. Absolutely. When last have we seen someone come and push the boundaries? Okay, CG Projekt Red with Witcher, yes. Skyrim, yes. No one else since then, really. How many Call of Duties can you just rehash and reskin? How many Battlefronts? Oh God, Battlefront. Can they just simply reskin and just... Chris Roberts is changing something. He's pushing the limits on what can be done. So absolutely right there, Chikatilo. He is doing just that. Here we have Sergeant Teddy Bear 59, who belongs to Tactical Advance. Absolutely blown away. Squadron 42. Yes, everyone agrees with you in there. Tiwi, who belongs to an organization called No Holds Barred, says, looks amazing. The flight looks out of place. All right, you know what? This is an unpopular opinion, but I agree. My opinion is actually the unpopular one. I feel the combat is too fast. Don't kill me yet. Hear me out. Majority of the people coming into this game are not into combat. They want to mine, they want to explore, they want to do other things. They are worried that the combat might be too tough. Now, I strongly believe that this is an issue CIG will deal with. But as far as the flight mechanics go, I do feel, and like I said, this is unpopular, I do feel they can slow it down 25. Dare I say, slow it down 50%. There was a time where they increased the speed 100%. The reason I say this is when I played Elite Dangerous, the first time I got into Elite, when you fly around, you feel like you're flying through molasses. It's slow. The yaw is slow. Pitch up and down is fast. Yaw is slow. But after a couple of 100 hours in Elite, it made sense. I'm like, yeah, this is okay. Anyone that has no clue about flying can jump in and handle this. The nice thing about Elite also is when you get close to in a ship, when you're dogfighting, you get right up with the tailpipe there. And you can actually manually hit certain sections on the ship. It's that easy. The speed of the ships in Star Citizen, you whiz past each other. The guy's just a dot in the horizon. You're firing at the dot and it explodes. You're missing out on seeing the beautiful damaged states of the ships. You're missing out on a lot. But I have full faith that they'll find a balance. Now, I'm not saying go full on Elite Dangerous. And I'm not saying stay where we are. I think there's a balance somewhere which they will find. So, yeah, Tiwi, your opinion is very unpopular, as is mine. If you disagree with the flight model, my opinion of the flight model, drop a comment below. I'm more than happy to discuss with you. The reason I say this is just I think there's going to be a lot more casual players in this game, and combat is going to be very tough for them. But let's move on. Pathogen, who belongs to the corporation, says, what a fantastic Christmas special. Absolutely. This was a great Christmas present. And MT359, who belongs to an organization named SLI, says, Squadron 42 Vertical Slice was phenomenal. Yes, indeed it was. Infiltrator 2K, who has no organization, who will now get 1,000 invites, he said the music is simply stunning. Yeah, it was amazing. The scene where he's flying between two massive asteroids, the musical score really made the game. It made the difference here. Overall, reception of the video, great. Beautiful, amazing, really good. Little tidbit here flying between these rocks. You're going to see the spider miners. There they go. Look a bit different from what we saw in concept, but they exist. The spider miners are there. Overwhelmingly positive response. Everyone is very happy. Sure, some issues with the combat maybe. One person complaining about the first-person shooter part of it. I don't see too much of a problem. You know what? This game, the scope of this game is so large, it's not going to do everything perfectly. It's not going to be amazing in every single aspect, but it's going to be amazing in its entirety as a whole. So, overall, relief, very satisfied, very excited, very pumped up to see what 2018 brings. I want to know your thoughts. What did you think of the demo? What didn't you like? Don't feel bad. You can be critical. Post your comment below. Give me what you like the best, what you like the most. How about that? Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the little bell thing, get notified about future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.